impact of nuclear weapons. As you point out, the Treaty for the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons is an example of what can be achieved when we work together. And it is in that spirit that we're so excited to welcome Shekhar Mehta, the president of Rotary International, to join us now and share with us. President Mehta.
Hello, friends. It is indeed my pleasure to address you today. Nuclear disarmament is an issue that affects all of humanity. While I may not have been there at Hiroshima on that day, but 10 years back, I had been to Hiroshima at Ground Zero, and I went to the museum there, and I could understand and see what a horrific thing had happened. One has to see that museum to understand what nuclear arms can do to humanity. And so I appreciate everything that all of us are doing to raise awareness about this existential threat. As president of Rotary International, I want to make it clear that our organization recognizes the importance of all issues related to peace and understands that some of our members feel very strongly about this particular one. It is important that Rotarians have taken to create awareness, raise awareness about this. Rotary International has, since its inception, been a champion of peace. Rotarians were at the table when the UN Charter was drafted, and our organization and the services that it presents through its various programs are all directed towards positive peace. Whether it is our Peace Centers program, where each year outstanding people come out trained to stop conflict in the world, and it also comes out with wonderful people like Madam Nakamitsu, who has been a scholar of the work of Rotary's programs. So look what positive peace can do. And this is one person. We now have an army of 1,500 such people, and each year more than 100 are joining this army. Add to that the wonderful programs that we do, which act totally towards peace, whether bringing water to people who are starved for water or educating the young generation so that they understand these problems, these gravest problems to humanity. And of course, that one unique program of eradicating polio. That one program itself has saved 19 million children, nearly the people who died in the First World War. So if only all of this money that is being spent on nuclear arms was directed towards these wonderful positive peace issues, what a wonderful world we could have. Nuclear weapons present a unique challenge, not only because of their destructive potential, but because of the social and political complexity of their existence as a deterrent rather than as a weapon that is to be deployed under any circumstances of war. Political and social pressure does work, and it has worked to limit the future acquisition of nuclear weapons by other states. And so it's very important that such discourses keep happening. It also underscores the need for existing nuclear powers to decrease their arsenal and make them as safe as possible, with the end goal of eliminating them entirely. As you mentioned, Madam Izumi, the position was articulated so very well by the US President Ronald Reagan and Soviet Premier Mikhail Gorbachev 35 years back, and it remains valid even today. Rotary International is a global organization, and that draws its members from every corner of the world. Our diversity is something we both embrace and celebrate. And we choose to respect that diversity by being neutral on issues that may create divergent and potential opposing views within the organization itself. By being neutral, we can continue the internal conversation between our members. But my personal opinion is that Rotary leaders should begin the hard work of convincing fellow Rotarians before others that there is no cause for disagreement when it comes to nuclear weapons. that we can take stronger positions for disarmament while remaining non-political in our approach, as the organization like the International Red Cross have already done. However, we are not there yet. And I appreciate that this may be at times frustrating to accept. Nonetheless, we believe strongly in our non-political stance, not just because it creates and maintains that welcoming and supporting atmosphere that all Rotary members enjoy, but also very importantly, because it ensures that we remain a trusted and respected broker in these and other sensitive conversations and debates in a society as a whole. It is important that we be respected as arbiters and good arbiters. Although Rotary's position on nuclear disarmament is non-political in nature, it is because of that very position that our presence at the discussion table carries weight, and reasonably good weight. Even with this official organization position to retain our neutrality, there is so much Rotarians can do. We fully encourage our members to get involved in the efforts to raise awareness and to inform fellow Rotarians of the scientific facts of the in support of nuclear disarmament. It's very important that people understand the issues. At times, there are large number of people who do not even understand the ramifications. The more Rotarians know, the closer they will come to putting the weight, their weight behind this organization so that we can reach our goal of disarmament. I once again wish to thank you for inviting me to this event and for granting me this opportunity to share Rotary's perspective. We are strong believers in peace, and we are sure when all of us come together, there will be peace. Most of all, I want to thank you for your continued passion, all of the people who are present at this webinar today. I wish each and every one of us the greatest success and hope that all our children and grandchildren can someday sleep peacefully in a world free of nuclear threats. Thank you. Namaste.